an automation on digital florists. So these are automatic tasks that are triggered by certain things that you might do around the system. So if you come to settings, go to advanced and go to automations. It's important to say at this stage, if you need any help with it, I don't mind walking you through it. So if you do want to call, that's not a problem. But some people do like to have a go themselves. So if you hit create automation, if I put over here, we do funeral automations. So the trigger is when an order is created. So we create a funeral order. If the order type equals funeral. So every time an order type equals funeral, so there are other things, we tend to use this only with funeral and events, but that just gives you the overview there. Order type equals funeral, and that's my only condition of it. I then want to add an action. So here we go. You can send SMSs, send emails, or create tasks. Again, they're more used in the event side of it. In this particular instance, I want to create a task. So my task that I want to do is order flowers. So the category is funeral because it's for a funeral, and I want to make sure we don't forget to order those flowers. So we'll say 6 days before the funeral or 7 days before the funeral, it will create that task. And I'll hit I was about to hit create automation, but there's other actions I want. So if you want more than one action for a particular thing, you can add them all in one go. So I'm going to add my second action here. And my next one is create another task. And in this one, I want us to be able to start making, move to tomorrow, what's not any, if not completed. Okay. So the other thing on this one, because you might have multiple items in a funeral, I'm going to enable looping, and then that means it loops through the order items. So it finds each order item and it makes sure it's creating a task for each item. I'm going to go funeral. Now I'm going to create that 4 days before, because we could start creating it from 4 days before, depending on what it is. Now this, I've asked it to create a task for every item in this funeral. However, I don't want to have 4 different tasks. If there's 4 different items, I only want to have one. So you can hit this checklist, create checklist task. I'm actually just going to call that exactly the same thing, the checklist name, and all that means is the checklist is going to be called that, and then each item will be listed, and you would put your name against whoever completed it. And then I would click create that automation, and I've now created automations for those 2 items when it's a funeral. The only thing to be aware of here, when you are putting an order on the system and you select funeral, the system knows that. Times when it doesn't know that with certain website providers, it doesn't know that that order is a funeral. When it hits our system, it comes through as a gift, in which case you would want to change that order, what the order type is on our system, but it won't create those automatic tasks. So you just need to remember there to make sure you do create those tasks before you confirm it. So if you rely on these tasks, you're not forgetting to deal with those funerals. There's no surprises there. So hopefully that has helped you understand what automations does. As I say, I am more than happy to go through with that because they are quite a complex part of the software.